It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those chance for a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Baina. And here's Llorente. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Dembele. And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Baina. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Oyarzabal. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kubasi. Rodri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. In with the challenge. Gusto with a definite foul there. No, that's too long. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee would soon change his status.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Llorente. Can he latch on to this? And that has been clubbed away and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Yama. Pedri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cherki. Konate. Cherki. Olise. Olise played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cherki. Real chance! Rodri. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Yamal. And it's Llorente. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Gusto. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Played out wide. Camavinga. Camavinga. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Baina, aim forwards, and it's Llorente. He has found a way through. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga. Cherki. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Oyarzabal. Olise. Rabiot. Konate. Konate, and the keeper's got it again. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hernandez, gently done. That's very neat. Cherki. Pedri. So what can they make of this? That looks a cracking ball. Ferran Torres. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. Cherki. Oh, good spread. He's found the way through. Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. And it's Baina. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keeper's got good distance on that. Olise forwards and with intent. And the keeper takes decisive action. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Yamal. Llorente. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Olise. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short. It's Dembele! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Olise! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Oyarzabal. He's through, now is he in? Oyarzabal. Same again, same outcome. Tries to get it clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Grimaldo. Olise shifted upfield. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Upamecano just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Hernandez looks to get on the end of this. he's managed to gift it back. Ferran Torres. He's got options in the box. Can he finish? Oyarzabal. The pressing has another go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Howson. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Upamecano. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Gusto is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gusto wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Rabiot moved on forwards. Mbappe. Dembele. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cherki. Mbappe. Over to the left. Now the delivery. Bullish header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Mbappe. Clearly not happy with that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mignon sends that a long way. Baina. And here's Yamal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cherki. Olise. Dembele. Oh, shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he thumps it clear. There will be a throw-in. Camavinga. Rodri forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. Howson has given away a free kick. it's hoisted clear. Cleared away. Looking for a decent ball in. Ferran Torres, aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Could be danger here. Hernandez has created one goal already. Cherki. Chance here to counter. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gusto, now he's off and running. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri shifted upfield. Yamal knocks it out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Dembele. Dembele played out to the left flank. Hernandez. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hernandez with the delivery. And here's Mbappe. Nice control. It's run loose here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal lead. Here we go again. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal is flagged offside. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Time to deliver. Pedri crosses. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Now it's Camavinga. Howson tries to clear. Bina. Bina, and he goes cross-field. And it's Grimaldo. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. And he's there to get it away. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Gusto does really well to win the ball there. Gets it away. Bina. Pedri. Rabiot. Gusto. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Hernandez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga gets into a good position. There are a few waiting for it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bina. And it's Bina. Llorente picks it up out wide. That's an excellent interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. Yamal looking for a runner. That's going to go a long way. Get a throw in. And it's Bina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Howson. Howson, gently done. Llorente. Llorente, shifted upfield. Grimaldo. Yamal, chasing after it. Yamal. Dembele is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
He is through here. Oh, that's nice. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. And he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. this one's totally up for grabs.
And they've got rid.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Howson can get it clear. Ferran Torres.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
Moved on forwards. He's through here. It's Dembele! It's there!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Grimaldo. Rodri looks to the other side. Yamal. Upamecano, Camavinga, Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Yamal, Rodri, Llorente, Baina, Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass has gone astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga. Rabiot. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got Yamal! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodri getting this one clear. Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. Kubasi. Played out to the right. Yamal, now he's off and running. And he's straight offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Grimaldo. Can he deliver? Oh, great shoots! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Dembele, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri, and it's lofted through here.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Llorente picks it up now. Llorente has it out wide and in space. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Hernandez. Llorente does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's come loose.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente. That's tidy. Yamal. Thinks one through.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. France have... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Konate. And it's Gusto. Lovely feet. Rabiot. Camavinga. Pedri wins the duel this time. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. He can get that clear. Out for a throw. Carlos Soler chooses to go cross-field. Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's been taken short. In by Carlos Soler. That is a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Upamecano forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Llorente. Llorente. So who's he picking out?
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's played forward. Camavinga.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Llorente. Oh, that's neat. Carlos Soler. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards the centre. He's cut it out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, it's Dembele. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dani Olmo. Played into... Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Llorente. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe, gently done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
They really do have to make something of this. And it's Grimaldo. There's the shot! Llorente. Now it's Oyarzabal. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Grimaldo plays it short. Upamecano. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. France fall through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him.
Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. Now who's going to be first to this? France being made to look sloppy in possession here. And that's a chance for a shot! Pedri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Llorente. Oh, a delicate chip through. Climbs up big! Just off target.
Ferran Torres certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Rabiot. Pedri gets a foot in here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, well measured. Yamal is... There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Konate forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Baina with a definite foul there. Hernandez. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Camavinga. Chance, surely! He'll try to keep this alive. And they've got rid. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Yamal. Baina. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Mbappe. Cherki. Oh, nicely intercepted. Grimaldo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedri. Cross goes in. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Elise. Out towards the flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cherki. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cherki, there's the shot! Gusto. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Mikel Oyarzabal. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Hernandez, shifted upfield. And it's Hernandez. Decent chance! Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Elise. And it's lofted through here. Baina. Yamal. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. Rabiot. Elise. Rodri. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. just wouldn't stay down for him.
Rabiot has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Biner. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal. Llorente. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. And a shot! And a shot! Goal! Spain! Ferran Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gusto. Mikel Oyarzabal. Howson. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gusto. He's got away. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Gusto. Gusto gets on the finish! It's a goal!
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ferran Torres. Rodri. And he has been fouled there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Pedri. And one more try! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Pedri simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Spain get themselves into the lead. Konate, Kamavinga, Cherki, and it's Dembele. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Grimaldo, aim forwards. Oyarzabal, great defending, strong and determined. And here's Llorente. Out of play for a throw. Llorente. Rabiot defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Olise, played out to the right. Grimaldo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cherki. Olise, gently done. Dembele. Oh, good spread. Gusto. Hit into the middle. Real chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri. And they've got a throw. Baina does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Olise, and he welcomes it in, and he's... Dembele! Llorente, Baina, Howson. Half-time getting close now. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. That has found him in acres of space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Rodri, and it's played forward. He has found a way through. And here's Oyarzabal, out to the right. Llorente. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferran Torres wins the duel this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rabiot. Konate, gently done. Moved on forwards. And it's Grimaldo. Played into the header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Konate. Gusto, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Howson. Howson, and the keeper's got it again. Kubasi. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferran Torres. Olise, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to... Oh, no question, that's a foul. Llorente, he's played it long. Mikel Oyarzabal. Baina. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's been slipped through. Now it's Yamal. And the flag has stayed down. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Konate. Cherki. Olise. Cherki, Llorente cuts out the pass. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Cherki. Aim forwards. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Cross from Ferran. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Camavinga. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Llorente. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! They've done it! France are back on level terms.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. He is just caressing the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Gusto. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? Gusto puts a cross in. And here's Rabiot. Olise! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Kubasi.
Have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
That's the throw. Upamecano. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now it's Ferran Torres, lobbed in behind. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ferran Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe is having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Baina thinks one through. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Takes a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Ferran Torres really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Baina goes short. And it's Rodri. And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oyarzabal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rabiot. Rodri has given away a free kick. Gusto, Konate, Cherki, Konate shifted upfield. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's only... And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Camavinga. Mbappe! Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Hernandez plays it. Mbappe has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, the least he could have done, Peter, was hit the target, and he's failed that test.
Pedri. Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. That is good strength. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cherki. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. Rabiot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Rodri. Over to the left. Now that's well seen too. Upamecano. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Elise. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He is through here. Oyarzabal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
caresses it through. Mbappe. And a chance! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
France go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cherki. Rabiot. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, backward it goes. Corner. Can he dig shapes to shoot? They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
But pour l'équipe d'Espagne, après 78 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mbappe. Olise. Oh, good spread. The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Dembele. And he shoots! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. France take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And it's Dembele. Cherki. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Baina wins the duel this time. Llorente. He's found a way through. Oyarzabal! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about
Après 83 minutes du jeu, le numéro 7.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. There are a few waiting for it. Delivery from Mbappe. Howson gets it away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And it's Dembele. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ferran Torres calmly anticipates. Cherki. Oyarzabal. Oh, red, nice interception. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Mbappe, out to the right. Ferran Torres.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gusto. Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Pedri. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Mbappe. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Hernandez. Can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Baina. Kubasi. Rodri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the ball's come loose here. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Mbappe, first in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
Oyarzabal steps up for his penalty.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
France from one behind. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And so the captain steps up.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Camavinga comes forward for the 5th of 5.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Spain, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved! And there's your hero! France have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout. They'll be absolutely delighted to
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Mbappe! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Dembele. And
Dembele really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Konate played over towards the opposite flank. Upamecano. Cherki. Spread out to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Baina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's found a way through. Ferran Torres. Shot, surely! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Konate looks to the other side. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Cherki. And he has been fouled there. Good ball, good take. That's tidy. Dembele, over to the left. Hernandez. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch, yeah. It's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mikel Oyarzabal, Upamecano cuts it out. And back to the keeper they go. Camavinga. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's run loose here. Ferran Torres really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Baina gets rid without sophistication. It's gone for a throw-in. Upamecano. Rabiot. Cherki. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Howson. And it's Llorente. Yamal. Llorente could try cutting inside here. Hoisted in. And out it comes again. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Mbappe picks it up out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Upamecano have it back and can go again. Upamecano. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oyarzabal forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Out to the right. And it's Gusto. Nice physical challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The muscular approach does pay off here. Cherki. Oh, good spread. Olise. He shapes to shoot! Rodri gets good distance on it. So what can they make of this? Konate gets across to intercept that. Olise. Olise. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Rabiot. Aim forwards. And the counter is on. Grimaldo. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. Goes for the header! Elise. Camavinga. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Yamal. Baina. Llorente. Camavinga with a definite foul there. Cleared away. And it's Rodri. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Nice looking ball. That's really well cleared. Baina goes short. Decent chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Howson. Baina. Yamal. Proves too strong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri. Baina. It's a good run down the right. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe, gently done. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ferran Torres succumbs to the pressure. Cherki. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Llorente. Lovely bit of skill. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. Cherki. Purring through the gears. Real chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Olise plays it short. Cherki. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared away. Oyarthabal. Yamal. Camavinga wins the duel this time. And here's Yamal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's good play. Can he deliver? And he's cut it out. Dembele. Cherki. Olise. And it's Gusto. Tries a measured ball. Header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! Hernandez with the clearance. Llorente with the cross. Konate attempts a clearance. Baina does really well to win the ball there. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Olise shifted upfield. Rodri. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo, and it's... Can he finish?
Oh, that is rather wayward. Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Konate, aim forwards. Mbappe, a probing pass. Gets it away. Howson. 2 minutes to be added on. Baina. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Llorente, in by Llorente. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in...
He's having a shot! Great effort, but no way through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kubasi. Pedri. Oyarthabal. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rabiot. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. Rabiot. Olise. Rabiot. And that has found him in acres of space. And that's too far for anyone. And that's a throw. Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Konate. Rabiot. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. And it's played forward. Gusto hurtling down that right flank. Baina. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Howson. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. Chance! Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
Après 55 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Cherki. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Upamecano. Rabiot. Oh, a delicate chip through. Grimaldo with a fine tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. Camavinga. Hernandez. France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Pedri. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Great work on the overlap. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cherky. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pau Kubasi. No, again there's no way through. And here's Dembele. Olise. Dembele. This looks promising. Oh, look at the space here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gusto. Mbappe. And here's Olise. Referee has just said play on. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Gusto tries making a foray down the right. Olise. Now here's the... Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Liner. And it's Llorente. Now who's going to be first to this? Konate. Gusto, gently done. He's in plenty of space here. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Konate. Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedri, looking here to chip it through. And he cuts out the supply. That's an imaginative pass. Pedri. Howson. Bina. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. And he's heaved it away. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Goes for goal! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Howson forwards and with intent. And it's Llorente. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Llorente picks it up now. Diving header! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Après 76 minutes de jeu, le numéro 15.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Rabiot, Konate, Cherki, Olise, Gusto, and here's a uncanny finish! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Right, so there's the shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Après 78 minutes de jeu, le numéro 15.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ferran Torres, that's a delicate pass. Upamecano tries to clear.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cherki. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Dembele. Mbappe, and the shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Played down the flank. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now it's Yamal. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Big chance! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe. Llorente does well to get it back. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spain have reclaimed it. And here's Ferran Torres.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, it's come loose. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cherki thinks one through, and it's been played through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, here is the rain we were told to expect. Gusto shifted upfield. Always onto this.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Dembele. Pau Kubasi is the guilty party there.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
France moments now away from seeing this one out. And they can counter here. Konate. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Ekitike. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's a little off target. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Gusto. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And time is up. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Un petit rappel sur ces spectateurs.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Pedri. Ferran Torres, spread out to the left. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Olise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aim forwards. Rodri. Llorente. Baina. Kubasi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Looks to the other side. Yamal. Now he's off and running. Rabiot. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Kubasi. Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball through. Olise. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. And it's Gusto. Ferran Torres wins the duel this time. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Ferran Torres. Nice physical challenge. Cherki. Gusto. And it's been played through. Dembele. Can he deliver? Ball comes in. Howson with the clearance. Olise. And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
That is good strength. Olise. Rabiot. Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez. Upamecano. Cherki.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Clearly not happy with that. Rabiot. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Oyarzabal was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Moved on forwards. First quarter of an hour gone. Rabiot. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. Cherki. Oh, that's neat. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Olise! They've played it short. Time to deliver. Hernandez crosses. France can try it again now. And the ball is out of play. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Yamal. Bina. And here's Yamal. Oyarzábal knocks it out wide. Yamal. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. You knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal. And here's Oyarzábal. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Konate played over towards the opposite flank. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And it's Hernandez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bina. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Oyarzábal. Oh, good spread. Crossed into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Spain really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Lamine Yamal clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Llorente. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gusto. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Rabiot. And he shoots! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oyarzabal. Ferran. Big chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ferran Torres brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's played forward. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And that's been won straight back. Looking here to chip it through. Olise. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pedri. 30 minutes gone. Played out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Baina. Now it's Yamal. And it's played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Cherki. Really well manoeuvred. Llorente makes the interception. Baina. Yamal. Kubasi. Rodri. Hausen. Baina. Llorente. Llorente tries making a foray down the right. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Upamecano. Camavinga played with finesse. So who's he picking out? Muscular approach does pay off here. Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cherki. Now it's Rabiot. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cherki. Hernandez. He's found the way through. Kubasi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Howson. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Llorente, and the keeper's got it again. Moved on forwards. Upamecano. Cherki. Konate shifted upfield. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres, and he's cut it out. Gusto, aim forwards. Olise, gently done. Dembele, it's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Konate. Cherki. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And that's out of reach. Rabiot. Upamecano. Camavinga. And it's played forward. There's one support out wide. Decent chance! Al Kubasi tries to clear. Oh, what? Mbappe! A skipper's goal!
Well, I can tell you that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Llorente. Yamal. And the pass is intercepted. And referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Defending of the desperate variety. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. Played in deep. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Konate, Cherki, Olise, Rodri is the guilty party there, and here's Mbappe, and here's Dembele hits it! Danger averted for now. Rabiot, Upamecano, Hernandez. Now it's Camavinga. Hernandez with the delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. Grimaldo. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Pedri. Oyarzabal, played into space out wide, and he's onside. Another chance from a corner. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rabiot, Camavinga, Upamecano. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Mbappe. Baina has given away a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off. Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He is through here. Ferran Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez, it's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Over to the left. Hernandez. Shot a goal! He'll try to keep this alive. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Grimaldo. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lovely feet. And here's Oyarzabal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Referee has just said play on. Pedri. Oyarzabal. It's run loose here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Mignon claims it, safe hands. He has found the way through. It's a chance for Spain to break. Yamal. He's got away. No way through there. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 80 113.
Kubasi. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The pass has gone astray. Camavinga. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Pedri. Played towards the other side, and he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. And it's Baina. Picks it up out wide. Llorente has it in a wide position. Looking for a decent ball in. Llorente. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Cross goes in there. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Rabiot. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out wide. Llorente. Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! Good challenge, excellent challenge. here's Elise. Gusto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tedri played over towards the opposite flank. Baina, forwards and with intent. It's a good run that, great timing. Rabiot. Olise. Nice control. Olise played out towards the right wing. And here's Olise, and the shot! Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. And it's Grimaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ferran Torres. He's in, and the shot! Oh, it's a shot, surely! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
À 73 minutes de jeu, le numéro 19.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Clipped into space. Grimaldo finds himself offside. And here's Olise. Rabiot. Olise in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! Dembele gets flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Konate. Played back to the goalkeeper. And he thumps it clear. Ferran Torres. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oyarzabal! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
But pour l'équipe d'Espagne. Après 78 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
Spain take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal does really well to win the ball there. And it's Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri tries a deft chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rabiot. Cherki. That pass has been well intercepted. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rabiot aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. Gusto. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Llorente attempts a clearance.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now this could be a chance. Olise.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Gusto. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal. Now it's Llorente.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gusto.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oyarzabal. Upamecano. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Gusto. Cross to the back post. No, that's overhit. Oh, it's come loose. Upamecano. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rodri wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Gusto. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. Cherki. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Dembele. That's good play. Cherki. Shoots! So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone. France came so close to executing the perfect smash and grab, but it just was not to be.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. So this one to set the tone. Big character, big moment, big save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Oyarzabal is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Olise will take their second.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Ferran Torres is the man who's second in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, it's saved pretty much straight at him.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Yamal is the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And the lead is 2. He must, but can he? What's that? France have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.